Okay, we're going to go into the next skill, which is dynamic breathing. And this is going to test your ability to suspend judgment, have an open mind, and be curious, because it's a very fun and interesting breathing technique that can generate a lot of laughter. Okay, so at yourself, not at each other, of course. So dynamic breathing, this is a breathing technique that instead of doing a slow breath, we're doing rapid breathing. And it can help you immediately reduce tension and increase your energy, which is really nice. And if you are with your kids love it too, so this might be a good thing if you're playing with your kids. I've heard many people say, oh, and my daughter just loves watching me do it, and so it's and then they go along. So Nico, this might be perfect for you, or anyone else that has kids. I wouldn't suggest you do this in a meeting or on the metro or while you're walking in a hallway. But this is what it is. You're like, well, what is this? Well, first, there's 3 steps. The first step is, so sit on your chair, allowing yourself to be on the edge of your chair. And it's very important for you to keep your mouth closed during this practice so that you don't hyperventilate. If you feel lightheaded or anything, just stop. So you're in the chair, and you are basically starting to breathe in, again, using that belly to expand as you breathe in. So, and then let the exhale just happen. So as you inhale, and now I know when I started, I was automatically sucking in when I breathed in really quickly. So it's consciously try to push your belly out as you breathe in. So why don't we all try that now? Go ahead. So as you're breathing in, the belly's coming out. You can go as slow as fast as comfortable. If you had a big lunch, you might want to do it a little less beforehand, but you guys should be okay. Now the next thing is you stand up. So we're just going kind of sequence by sequence. So you stand up, and as you breathe in, your arms are tucked into your armpits, and they're at a 90-degree angle. And as you exhale, you bring the arms down like bellows. So you're basically helping out the exhale here. You all can actually turn around so you're not facing each other, so you can focus on the technique and not look at each other. And so as you are inhaling, quickly your arms are up, and as you exhale, arms are down. Inhale up, down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then go at your own pace. Sorry, I didn't bring any tissues. And relax. Phase 3 is you get your, Zach, you can turn around real quick so you can see me. Phase 3 is you get your knees involved. And this is obviously optional, but the idea here is you're inhaling, your arms are up. Just watch me real quick before you do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down, and bend the knees. Okay, so turn around again, so you're focusing on your technique and not laughing at each other yet. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Just a quick bend, just a short bend, not like a squat. Keeping your mouth closed. Great, okay, and stop for a second. So, does anyone have questions, concerns? You're already kind of feeling probably the benefits. Oh, we have tissues. Anyone need a tissue? Because I know I was hoping to have one earlier, but I cleared that out.
The belly is coming out while arms are going up and knees are going straight.
Uh-huh. Yep, belly. belly's out. As you inhale, arms are up. As you exhale, arms are down, knees bend. So it's kind of...
I feel a little bit like rubbing my tummy.
Now, if the
That's
knee,
why I was making sure.
if the knee thing kind of messes you up, you don't have to do the knee thing, you know, unless you're playing music or something. No, but you could easily just do, and that takes away one thing you have to think about. There's a guided meditation on the app that you can work. Okay, you guys ready to do this for 2 minutes? You have a question?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you pushing your belly out, or does it just come out when you breathe?
Well, once if it's happening automatically, then you don't have to think about it. But you're trying to push it out when you're
Trying
in
to belly
belly.
breathe.
Yeah, you're trying to do it. As you inhale, that's the idea. That's the aim. If it's not happening, it's okay.
Got it. Okay.
Because the belly breath isn't what we normally do, right? Like when
We're not doing it.
day-to-day.
We're not doing. Yeah. That's.
So it is sort of a new thing.
It's a skill. Yeah. I mean, I know when I started doing this, I was a major chest breather. I mean, and I was like, took me a good couple days to weeks to change, because you've been doing it for how many years, right?
Right.
So be patient with yourself and just try it out.
Is the goal then to practice that so you start doing it more sort of automatically and it becomes the way you breathe, or is it something you use mainly if you're particularly stressed and just I need to relax, so I'm going to do this?
The latter.
Okay.
So like in Roger's situation where he gets all those bills and he goes into a rant, he says, I got to belly breathe. Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Now let's deal with it. It's those situations, difficult conversations. But yeah, it's a skill that you employ. Not that you're going to breathe like that all the time. I mean,
Those of us who play, brass instruments learn to breathe that way. So.
Yeah, when you're playing an instrument, So, I mean, it is beneficial because you're actually increasing the oxygen level in your body and your brain. So it's a positive thing, but I'm not expecting anyone to do it 24 hours a day.
Now, is that a practice to enable you to meditate, or is that a meditation?
It's a technique to be able to use for meditation. So, for example, you could do
this and then kind of calm our brain and
Yeah.
the next level.
Well, let's do it for 2 minutes and see how we feel, because we only have 3 left. So, okay, everybody turn around and begin. Good, increase the speed if you can. Keep on going. Keep it up, keep it up. Good job, guys. If you're comfortable, go a little faster. Great job, keep it up. And stop. Good. All right, you can sit back down. And close your eyes. Notice how you feel right now. Perhaps you feel a little more tingling sensation in the body and the mind. More oxygen has now been flowing through the body. You might feel a little more alert. open your eyes? Any reflections? Was it easy to kind of figure out what to do? Are you kind of getting it a little bit here and there? This is a good practice. We did that for 1.5 minutes. So if you wanted to do the dynamic breathing as a part of your 10-minute meditation, you could